everybody. It is my happy privilege to introduce a new song, God Bless America.
My great-grandfather, Charles Newell Stickney, helped unify and strengthen his country by serving in the Coast Guard during World War II. He believed being an American meant serving your country. He was born November 19, 1909 in Dollarville, Michigan, was one of 7 children born to Coast Guard Surgeon Newell George Stickney and Ethel Melissa Smith. His father served at the Munising Coast Station in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan on the shores of Lake Superior. He grew up in a military family and served in the military for 10 years prior to World War II. As mentioned in a newspaper article, Charles was a very strong swimmer and was known for swimming through wrecks deep below Lake Superior. When Charles was 22, he married Olive Elizabeth Seymour in Newbury, Michigan. The date was November 7, 1931. They had 2 children, Mary Ellen, born June 6, 1935, and Nancy Elizabeth, born on December 26, 1936. After he served in the Coast Guard in Michigan for 10 years, he left to serve the United States in World War II. He was presumed dead after abandoning ship in a firefight with the Japanese on August 18, 1942. My great-grandmother received a personal letter dated March 13, 1943, from Robert J. Canavan, a survivor of the same battle. In this letter he wrote, "We did have a few experiences with subs that patrol, but nothing occurred that night till dawn. The first I knew the Jap ship had opened up on us near about 5 miles off Guadalcanal. The cruiser was cutting us out from the beach, so we put about zigzagging in hopes of reaching Talugi, about 15 miles away. Before we had gotten more than 3 or 4 miles, the boat shot up so bad that it looked like a sieve. Alcorn said, 'Let's abandon ship if we all get shot,' and went over. The rest followed immediately. Your husband told me to go, but I guess I was too scared. I told him I'd stay with the boat. He just nodded and said, 'Okay, I'll see you in hell, Bob,' and then went over. I stayed with the boat about another 10 or 15 minutes, but was forced to go over when they shattered the panel board and knocked the spoke off the wheel. The boat began to circle and the gunfire finally put a stop to the motor. The cruiser pulled alongside our boat and stripped it, then went off a short distance and gave a few parting shots at it till it went under. They put about coming straight for me. I thought for sure they intended to run me under, but they passed within 40 feet. There were quite a few on deck. I guess they all figured I was dead. They went back a few miles and machine gunned the water. That is the last I saw of Charles. Canavan swam 19 hours to safety. My grandmother said they all assumed Charles had been shot, because if Canavan could have survived by swimming, so could have her dad, since he was such a strong swimmer. Fighting in the war brought men like my great-grandfather and Robert Canavan together, but also the tragedy of war brings families, friends, and our country together.